I am about to make the shrimp skillet of your dreams. That's right, it's a big claim, but you're gonna absolutely love this Mediterranean style sauteed shrimp and zucchini with some other veggies. It is a one-pan situation that you will absolutely love. Let's do it. I'm Susie with theMediterraneanDish.com, your #1 resource for Mediterranean cooking. If you're new here, subscribe and follow this channel for more delicious videos every single week. Now let's get to it. Shrimp is the star ingredient, of course, for this easy, jazzy Mediterranean style shrimp skillet. So we're gonna start by giving the shrimp some seasoning. Now I'm using what is called red shrimp, but it's not cooked yet. So you can use any shrimp you like as long as it's peeled and deveined and all the good things, okay? Give it a pinch of salt, black pepper. Now we're gonna make a bit of a seasoning mix for our shrimp and veggies, okay? We're gonna start with about a tablespoon and a half of dried oregano. One of my favorite combos when it comes to seafood altogether is ground cumin and ground coriander. So we're gonna do about a teaspoon of each of these. Cumin. Gonna do a hint of sweet paprika. Like to mix my spices ahead of time so that we have an even coating of spices on our shrimp and veggies. Here you go. So now what you want to do is you want to take a good, 1 to 2 teaspoons, 1.5 or so, to season your shrimp. I got a pound of shrimp right here. Don't go too small on the shrimp. You want something that has a little bit of meat to it. Okay, and you're gonna use the rest of the spices for the veggies later. So we're gonna set that aside and we're gonna go right in here and mix this party. And if you're working fast enough, you can just set the shrimp aside. Otherwise, put it in the fridge and work on the other things in the meantime. We're gonna go in with some zucchini now. Half your zucchini. And then we're gonna do what we call half moons. 1 to 2 zucchini, depending on how large they are, I think. I don't know. Maybe we'll take a little bit more. Stand your pepper like this firmly. Put your hand on top and go around. This is how you core your pepper without really working so hard. See that? Thank you for coming. We're going for pepper sticks because I don't know what the fancy way to say it is, but we're just gonna go for, something like this situation here, okay? There's this thing in Mediterranean cooking. It's called the nefes, okay? Cooking with nefes. Nefes is the word for breath. It also is the word for soul. Most grandmas in the Middle East, that includes my mom, they cook intuitively. It's like a God-given thing. So when somebody makes something so delicious and you try to get the recipe from them, you can't, because it's like their nefes. It's like this God-given ability to just throw stuff together and it always turns out good. So that's the story of how you can kind of not measure but measure. Eyeball things. But most of the time, I'll tell you exactly what you need for a recipe, obviously. But sometimes, I think it's fun for people to kind of explore their own nefes, their own creativity with coming up with something. So I love when people take this idea of a recipe and then turn it into, whatever they like. We've got ourselves some onions that we've sliced thinly like this. And then we have some chickpeas for added plant-based protein, and these together with a little bit of tomato, some garlic, sprinkle of basil at the end will make the best shrimp skillet, you guys. So let's get to it. Rapunzel, entangled.
Yeah.
You don't know this story? Your cast iron skillet is a powerful tool. I usually just use it in the kitchen, but Rapunzel has other uses for it. A good bit of extra virgin olive oil. Wait for it to shimmer. We talked about shimmering before. All right, we're gonna go in with our onions, some minced garlic, about 5 or so cloves. We're not shy with our garlic. Maybe help it out with a pinch of salt. Manage your heat. You don't want the garlic to burn. Smells good. You can trust me. You can. It smells very good. Over medium-high heat. Now add the rest of your veg and zucchini. Salt. Season as you go, right? Pepper. You're wondering about those chickpeas. They're going in. They're going in. These are chickpeas from a can, so they're already pretty much cooked. The rest of the spices go in. Really, this is what you want to do. And then let this party cook. Things have softened. Some pieces have gained some good color here. And that's really all I needed. Like, I needed my zucchini to soften and everything else, but still have some bite. We're gonna move everything to a plate for now because we're gonna hit the skillet with our shrimp. And I'm doing this because I don't want the liquid. See this liquid? I don't want it in. And you're gonna wanna spread the shrimp. Make sure every shrimp is touching the skillet nicely. And really, this party will take like a couple minutes, so just kind of toss it around. Couple minutes though, that's all it takes. I didn't forget the tomatoes. I just don't want to cook them too much, so they go in right now. Veggie party goes right in here. Oh yeah, I told you it's one skillet dinner, right? This is looking good. All right, turn your heat off. Finish it up. Lemon juice. This is so good. This final finishing touch is like, you cannot miss it because the basil and the lemon, they brighten up all the warm flavors. They play with the cumin, the coriander, you know, it's a flavor party. Remember what I said before, flavor party. Grab yourself a few big leaves of basil. You can tear them or you can ribbon them. We're gonna ribbon them because we're fancy. We'll go here, chop into ribbons. Check this out. So beautiful. All right, I want to get a bite that has like all the things, you know. So good. All right, here we go. Do I have anything? No. You guys, I'm telling you, this one skillet situation is a full dinner all in its own. But if you feel like it, grab my video for how to make fluffy couscous because this would go really well with it. And that's it, you guys. Grab the recipe for my sauteed shrimp and zucchini over on themediterraneandish.com. I will see you later. Ciao.